ask you, why are you here? And I don't mean at EarthX, I mean on this planet.
Oh, I can say I consider myself to be here to do exactly what I do right now, to bring myself with all I have in to support biodiversity.
Beautiful. Wow.
I've known since I was a little girl that all I really wanted to do was help animals and help ease their suffering. And I have just chosen a path, as strange as it can be, to do that.
Animals and what?
Just to help the suffering of animals and to help them in whatever way that I can, in whatever way that life has tossed at me.
Oh, it's beautiful. Peter, you're up.
I'm here. I'm a conservationist. My passion are turtles and tortoises. And I know that just I, by myself, cannot do much. So networking is the goal. And here is a fantastic place to meet very interesting and powerful people to group up and do something together.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I mean, Trammel Crow has really created, I always tell them, it's like a mosh pit, right? You just throw them all together, all different sides. I mean, it's what we need in the world today, right? I mean, there's so much division. It's like, you're this person or you're this person. I mean, forget it, right? I mean, we know that animal species in many ways are much smarter than us with how they operate, and nature in general has all of our answers, right? We just need to listen and ask the questions. So thank you all for being in alignment and aware of, your purpose here on this earth, because that is the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. It's what we do at the foundation, is we look for people who are living their purpose. You said it, you're totally aligned already, and that you're expressing something out into the world to make the world a better place. So let's start with, are you all part of the same company?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
And what is the name of the company?
Biodivertis.
Biodivertis. And where are you out of? You all different places?
Germany,
Austria.
the United States, and I live in Austria.
Where in the United States?
I was born in Rhode Island, University, Colorado, 12 years Alaska. Now I work for the Marines in California, and when I'm not on a Marine Corps base in California, I'm in Austria saving our 3,000 turtles.
Beautiful. Which brings us to, what the heck do you guys do? And why do you do it?
Axel, the CEO.
Axel.
Yeah, at Biodivertis, we are always saying that we give, let's say, nature a voice in the language of DNA. So what we do is we give animals an identity based on a unique digital DNA code. This is what we do.
So tell us more. What does that mean? What does that do? Why do you do it?
Yeah, why do we do it? Maybe we start with that first, is that we see that biodiversity initiatives sometimes lack of, let's say, a proper and reliable metric. It's very hard to see and to also to prove things. That biodiversity initiatives today take place in many fields based on trust. And we think that biodiversity deserves more than trust. It deserves proof.
So if you can't measure it, you can't do anything with it.
Sorry?
If you can't measure something,
Absolutely.
you can't do anything.
Absolutely,
Right?
yeah.
Not
This is-
meaningful.
And it's
Right.
more about not only just measuring it, but giving it a digital fingerprint which can be traced. So this digital fingerprint can be used for everything from every zoo so that we don't get inbreeding, for every customs patrol to be able to make sure that these animals are not from the wild and that everything is legal. It gives them a tool to be able to have sustainable and ethical either transfer of animals for breeding purposes, even if it's for sustainable farming, for leather purses or whatever it is that we need to do in this world that is actually happening. We need an ethical and transparent way to do this, and the DNA is the way to do this. And we give them a way to do this with a blockchain technology, which can then become an NFT.
Which is beautiful because it's immutable and on the chain.
Yes.
And then you apply an NFT to the species or to an individual animal?
I mean, how it works is that we are developing per species a so-called DNA marker.
Okay.
And that is applicable multiple times. But you have to develop that. And this is what we can do. And we did that already for a couple of species, and we will continue. We are orientated with the CITES endangered species, which are unfortunately 46,000. So we have a certain priority how we work through, so that we will be in the position to, at the end, deliver for any endangered species a proper DNA marker, that other institutions can collaborate with us and say, make use of that, like NGOs, authorities, customs, as Shannon just said. But they need this marker in order to make use of this genetic code and also the metric itself.